Movie mistakes you definitely missed. Welcome to Don't You Know, and we are back with movie mistakes that slip through editing. Studios invest millions of dollars and so much time to bring us the best movie experience, but despite their best efforts, no movie is ever perfect, and we end up finding minor flaws here and there. So let's take a look at top movie mistakes you definitely missed. Number 10, Clueless, Car Crash. Clueless from 1995 is a teen comedy featuring Alicia Silverstone as a rich high school student learning to cope with young adult issues, understanding life and what really matters. During the driving test scene, Cher speeds her car up and crashes into a parked car, damaging her passenger side mirror, and it pops right off. Further in that scene, when the car stops, you can still see the mirror without any damage. They made the dumbest mistake of leaving it right there, and the Clueless fandom must have noticed it right away. That was a big one. Did you spot this error, or missed it in the excitement of watching the movie? Let us know in the comments. Number 9, Mean Girls, Popcorn Spill. Mean Girls, ever iconic and one of the best movies of the early 2000s, has a special place in our hearts, and the comedy teen high school drama just cannot be matched. After the Halloween party, when Katie comes to Damien and Janice's house, Damien gets scared, tossing all the popcorn out of his bowl. Then in the next shot, when Janice gets up to talk to Katie, Damien's bowl is seemingly full again. I missed that one the first time I watched this movie because it happened so fast. Such a minor detail, but many Mean Girls fans have spotted it. Did you catch it the first time? Let us know in the comments. Number 8, Spider-Man 2002, Magic Lamp. One of the most famous superhero movies of all time, the Spider-Man series, as entertaining as it is, not every scene is so perfect. In a scene where Peter is shooting his web, he pulls his bedroom lamp across the room, smashing it against the wall, and it instantly breaks. But when Aunt May comes to his door to talk, the lamp can be seen undamaged on the table. The lamp broke, but it reappeared in one piece. How? What do you have to say about this? Let us know in the comment section. Number 7, Titanic 1997, Crew Member at the Dinner. Titanic happens to be the second highest grossing movie of all time and is considered one of the best ones. It's still pretty surprising that James Carson and his crew missed so many obvious details. In the scene where Jack is invited to have dinner with the first-class guests, he walks through the door that clearly reflects the cameraman in the door glass. The team did a poor job there or missed it completely, which is hard to say for a film with such a special cast. Did you miss this detail because you were too busy looking at Leo DiCaprio? Let us know in the comments. Number 6, Star Wars, A New Hope, Clumsy Stormtrooper. Everyone's favorite sci-fi movie and probably our first trip to a galaxy far away had a clumsy stormtrooper. In Star Wars, A New Hope, a group of stormtroopers break into the control room where one of the stormtroopers on the right bumps his head on the spaceship door. This mistake wasn't that noticeable in the original versions of the movie, but the creator decided to turn it into a joke for a special edition version by adding sound effects in this scene. I think none of us regret this one because it's so funny. Did you enjoy this mistake? Let us know in the comments down below. Number 5, Pulp Fiction, Bullet Holes. Possibly one of the most influential movies, Pulp Fiction was a great success with its inventive sequence of shots and memorable performances. The fans took the internet by storm trying to figure out why there were bullet holes in the wall behind Jules and Vincent before they were shot at by the man hiding in the bathroom. In the shot, you could clearly see 2 holes behind Jules' shoulder, but a few fans argue that it isn't an error. Some fans suggest the theory that the man shooting at Jules and Vincent had a fake gun and didn't know it, explaining why he missed the shot standing so close to them, and the revolver on the gun didn't move as he fired. Fans also think that the bullet holes are there to show that this man shot blanks, while others say the holes are not related to the shooting and were there to add more confusion to the scene. Well, what do you think? Let us know in the comments. Number 4, Pretty Woman, 1990, Breakfast. Pretty Woman, directed by Gary Marshall and starring Julia Roberts, is an American romantic comedy that might have made a silly mistake, and the fans did not miss it. Edward orders breakfast in the morning after Vivian's first night at the hotel. She is seen eating a croissant, and in the follow-up scene after Edward's cut, it switches to a pancake. It just doesn't seem like Vivian to take a carb-heavy combo all at once. Although the breakfast looks delightful, the fans thought it was an odd mistake. Intentional croissant pancake swap or a mistake? Let us know what you think. Number 3, Gladiator, 2000, modern equipment. This historic epic Gladiator is a film that has it all, from incredible writing to directing and exceptional costume designs to perfect art direction. Despite the almost perfection, the cast might have missed covering a minor detail. During the scene of Battle of Carthage in the Colosseum, one of the chariots turns over on the ground, revealing a gas cylinder in the back of the carriage, which wasn't invented at the time. The team should have been careful because the movie depicts the early Roman era, 180 AD, based on historical figures. While some have spotted this mistake in the movie, many might have been hooked enough to let it slip. Did you miss the modern stunt equipment? Share in the comments. Number 2, Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone, bike seats. Harry Potter movie series is a global phenomenon and is loved by children and adults the same. Bringing a magical world to the screen is not an easy task, and for the most part, Chris Columbus and the team did a pretty impressive job on the special effects and cinematography. But the Quidditch match scene has very obvious flaws. In this part, Harry's broomstick tries to shake him off, and in the last close-up before he flips over, the bicycle seat attached to the broomstick becomes visible. Glimpses of seats attached to his classmates' broomsticks can also be seen throughout the match. Well, how can you pay too much attention when it's Slytherin versus Gryffindor? Were you engaged so much in the Quidditch match that you did not notice this mistake? Let us know in the comments. Number 1, Batman Returns, 1992. Eye makeup. Batman is one of the most popular American movie series directed by Tim Burton, which means iconic and creative costumes. Unfortunately, just before Batman takes his mask off at the ending scene with Catwoman, his black eye makeup disappears. Although when the mask was on, the makeup around the eyes was visible. And then in the follow-up scene where he removes his mask, the eyes are clean, confirming the mistake. Did you think it was a continuity error, or did the crew decide to take off the makeup for the final scene? Let us know in the comments. And that wraps up today's entertaining episode of Movie Mistakes. Which one was your favorite, and what was the most surprising? Don't forget to like, share the video, and subscribe to our channel for more exciting details you might have missed.